guys, I'm Alan Zirkle with Mr. Z's Music Lessons, and today we're going to be doing a lead guitar tutorial over Here As in Heaven by Elevation Worship, which is one of my favorite songs by Elevation Worship. It's just a really cool song. And in the description of the video there's a link to the tab and also a cover of me playing through all the different parts of the song if you want to check that out. So let's jump into the lesson. So we're going to start off with the intro, and for the intro we'll just be playing eighth notes, and we'll be playing notes on the G and B string, basically just sticking to those two strings. And this part is very soft in the mix, so it's kind of optional. You could play it. It'd probably sound okay if you left it out as well. But I'll go ahead and walk you through it. So we're going to start on the 11th fret of the G string with the first finger, and I'll just play this really slowly, and we'll play this for 3 measures. And as far as the fingering for that, whenever I was playing the 11th fret on the G string, I was using my first finger. Then whenever I go up to the 12th, I'm going to use my first finger again. And then whenever I go up to the 14th, I'll go ahead and use my third finger. So that gets you through kind of like the first half of the intro. And then for the second half, I use the same fingers: 11th fret, first finger; 12th fret, first finger; 14th fret, the third finger. Then whenever you go up to the 15th fret of the B string, I go ahead and use the 4th finger. Then the 14th fret, you can use the 3rd finger. And then lastly, whenever you end, you can just play that 12th fret with the 1st finger. So that's it for the intro. Then the lead guitar doesn't really play anything else until we get to the chorus. And once we hit the chorus, we can go ahead and use a little bit of drive if you want. And I'll go over this chord shape with you. So we're going to be putting our first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then the second finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. And we'll pick the G string, the E string, and the open B string. And we'll do that 2 times in a row. Okay, then we're going to move up, and for this next chord, we're going to bar across the 5th fret of the B and E strings with the first finger, and then you can use your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the G string. And we'll play the exact same rhythm here, just only one time. And then lastly, you can go ahead and leave that bar down, and then we'll play the 6th fret of the G string with the 2nd finger. So I'll go through this chorus one time kind of slowly. For the chorus, you'll play that 2 times, the first time that you play the chorus, and then later on in the song, whenever you come back to the chorus again, there it plays it 4 times. And that's it for the chorus. Then for the verse, we're going to play just a really repetitive riff here, and we're going to bar across the G and B string with the first finger, and it's okay if it lays across the E as well. And we're just going to leave that bar down pretty much through the whole verse. And you can use a little bit of drive here as well. And we'll play the 3rd fret of the B string, and then the 2nd fret of the B string. Then we'll play the 2nd fret of the G string, and the 4th fret of the D string. I use my 3rd finger. And we're going to palm mute this, and if you're not sure how to palm mute, just lay this part of your hand right here, right on the strings right here, close to the bridge, and that'll give you a nice muted sound. And whenever you do this, he kind of swells into it, so you just start playing the pattern, and then just swell in slowly. And you'll play that through the entire verse, and then the very last time, right before it goes to the chorus again, you're going to play the second fret of the G string one time, so you'll go. So just a slight pattern change there at the last time through. And that's all you do for the verse, just keep repeating that. Then the bridge, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on here, but I did my best to figure out what he was doing. I think it's fairly close. And so for here, we're going to start out with our first finger on the second fret of the E string, and we can use some drive here. And we'll play the second fret of the E string, then the open B string, second fret of the E string, and the B string. And the rhythm of it goes by pretty quickly, like. Then the second time, we're going to replace that second open B with a slide down from 4 to 2. And I use my third finger, so the second time would be. Alright, and you'll play this riff 4 times through, so. So you'll do that 4 times, and then on the 4th time, after you've played that, you're going to come up to the 6th fret of the G string, and we'll play quarter notes for 2 measures. And that takes you through the bridge. Then that takes us to the instrumental, which is every guitar player's favorite part of the song. It has a really cool riff. It's a lot of fun. Here we can use drive, of course, and I'm just going to play through this really slowly. And we're starting out with the 3rd finger on the 11th fret of the G string. And whenever you get to where you see the 9 with the B beside it, that means to bend. So we're going to play the 9th fret of the B string and bend it down. I bend it down towards the ground. And so I'll go ahead and play this slowly. Play that riff twice, and then the last 2 times through the instrumental, you're going to play basically the same riff, except for you're going to play 11 and 9 twice, like. And then you'll play that riff twice as well. And I think that's it for this lesson. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions or anything in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.